Okay, so it looks like DDG is about to find out firsthand that Khloe Bailey does not play about her little sister Halle, and he is about to find out the hard way. DDG has been stirring up a lot of drama in the past couple of days, exposing Halle for using their son, Halo, as a bargaining chip and not letting him see their son unless he does exactly as she says. Well, DDG is done playing by her rules, and he finally took to social media as a last resort, calling Halle out and asking her to let him be a present father to their son. However, a lot of people didn't take this well, and they accused him of deliberately trying to start drama with Halle for no reason. And unsurprisingly, Khloe has Halle's back 100%. And it probably doesn't help that she and DDG have been rumored to have had some sort of beef in the past. Not only is she showing support for her sister, but she just exposed DDG for being irresponsible with Halo. So is this the real reason that Halle doesn't want Halo around DDG? And did he really expose the baby to danger? Let's talk about this. Halle Bailey and DDG's relationship has been nothing short of a roller coaster. What started as a seemingly cute and unexpected pairing quickly spiraled into a messy, drama-filled saga that had fans questioning everything. But how on earth did we get to this point where they're dragging each other on social media and her sister is accusing him of being irresponsible? Well, we're going to break down every part of this chaotic mess. Halle and DDG first went public with their relationship in early 2021, but there are reports that they actually started dating sometime in 2020. For those who don't know, DDG is a rapper, YouTuber, and social media personality. He gained fame through his vlogs before transitioning into music, scoring a few hits along the way. While he has his fan base, DDG has also been criticized for his past relationships, clout-chasing tendencies, and at times, questionable treatment of women. When rumors first started swirling that Halle and DDG were an item, fans were confused. Halle was seen as classy and private, while DDG had a history of public drama, breakups, and toxic antics. Do y'all remember the time he got into it with his ex, Ruby Rose? He cheated on her, and then had the audacity to be salty when she dumped him over his affair. She exposed him, saying, "I caught the ninja in the car with a bee. He had her dog looking self-hide in the back seat. By the time I got to my hotel, guess who was there throwing a fit, begging for my forgiveness? LOL." And DDG revealed that they had broken up over this, writing, "Ruby Rose, leave me alone, we done. Please add thank you." He also accused her of lying, saying, "Every bee that lost me finna regret it. I'm finna crap on all of them. I hate liars, I'm disgusted. Nah, her losing me was enough. That ish finna kill her. Matter of fact, I ain't even finna spare her." He also called her a 304, saying, "My next girl gotta have less than 60 bodies. He later admitted that he had lied about her having 60 bodies, saying, "My tweet was petty and made up, and I admit I took it too far. That's my bad. I'm sorry, Rubster." So yeah, he does have a history of deliberately making stuff up to make his partners look bad. I mean, do y'all remember the time he randomly set Halle up to be dragged by insinuating that she had cheated on him? He unfollowed her on Instagram out of the blue and then tweeted, "All these girls the same, ain't no way." Of course, this sent the rumor mill into overdrive, and Halle got dragged for filth. DDG said nothing for hours while her character was picked apart by people on the internet before he finally came out to reveal that it was all a prank. He tried to out the blame on fans, saying, "The internet's so gullible. Nobody cheated on nobody, by the way. Don't take my tweets too serious. Y'all take life too serious. We all gon' die at some point anyway. Let's try to have fun while we here." So really, it's not a surprise that fans were skeptical about the relationship. Despite the skepticism, he and Halle confirmed their relationship in March 2022 when Halle posted a sweet birthday tribute to DDG on Instagram, writing, "Happy, happy birthday, DG, love you forever." Soon after, they were spotted together at public events, including the BET Awards, giving fans a closer look at their relationship. Halle seemed happy and DDG appeared smitten. But of course, the honeymoon phase didn't last long. By early 2023, the cracks in their relationship started showing. DDG, known for his frequent social media presence, began dropping cryptic tweets that hinted at trouble in paradise. Halle, staying true to her usual grace, didn't address the situation directly. Instead, she posted a few vague Instagram stories about self-love and focusing on her work, leading people to believe that whatever had happened, she wasn't about to let it derail her career. And then things got even messier. Just when things seemed to be calming down, DDG's ex-girlfriend, rapper Ruby Rose, decided to stir the pot. Ruby went on Twitter and revealed that DDG had allegedly lent Halle the same hoodie he used to let Ruby wear when they were dating. She tweeted, "Having ORB wear my clothes is crazy, LOL." She then made sure we knew that the sub was directed toward Halle because she followed up with, "I like Halle, DG a weirdo though for sure." Ruby then exposed him for trying to spin the block with her and smash, even though he was in a very public relationship with Halle. She tweeted, "He mad I wouldn't go home with him after Carisha party." DDG then replied saying, "Super cap, I'm not pressed over you. Don't Don't believe nothing she say. She been stuck on me for 2 years. She hurt. Ruby then decided to take it all the way there with him because she dropped receipts of him in her DMs, proving that he had indeed been texting her. In one of the texts, she said, "You hitting me up the day y'all argue is so you LOL." To which he said, "Lol, you're right. Let me go heal first." DDG then tried to claim that the screenshot was fake, saying, "CGI, don't believe that demon. I rebuke in the name of Jesus." DDG then tweeted, "She's weird and been trying to get back with me ever since I moved on. Hence she ain't got another man since." And someone commented, "She's weird, but you still DMing her? Make it make sense. I feel so bad for Halle." And DDG responded, "Halle is fine. She knows what's real. We've been hashed this situation our days ago. Ruby just clout chasing." Ruby was still not done with him, and she tweeted, "You call me every time you see me with a new man talking crap about them. I'm single because I don't play that BS, and you know that. That's why you went to the calm girl who will put up with it." DDG also wrote, "Everything is good internally. This whole situation was foreshadowed. I know everybody want me to be the bad guy, but I'm really not. I know it looks bad, but it ain't what it seems. Swear to God, that be just evil." Now, this drama might sound petty, but in the world of celebrity drama, it's a major offense. It led fans to believe that DDG was either not over Ruby or playing both women. DDG, of course, denied everything. He brushed it off as clout chasing, claiming Ruby was just being messy for attention. But at that point, the damage was done. The public perception of DDG being a toxic, manipulative boyfriend only grew stronger. Halle made it clear that she was on DDG's side, tweeting, "Lol, please don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone." In a quote retweet, DDG said, "Can y'all let my meat go now? Ruby is a weirdo. She been hating on my relationship for years." Through all this, Khloe was silent and she chose to respect her sister's privacy and her relationship. But anyone with eyes could tell that she didn't like how DDG was playing in her sister's face, especially because it looked like he had been cheating on Halle. At the very least, he was in Ruby's DMs, which was not a good look, and Khloe threw some shade when she talked about infidelity in a relationship.
You know, I feel like no matter how bad of a bitch you are, sometimes niggas will cheat.
What do you think? Is it immaturity? Is it scared?
Yeah, it's not a you thing. It's a them thing.
Oh, every time.
And like anytime I find out somebody cheats, I move on. And they don't believe me, I'll tell them in the beginning. I'm like, you know, we're imperfect humans, but you cheat on me, I'm out. And they don't believe me till their number's blocked.
How do you find out they're cheating on you? They just straight up tell you?
God, Instagram, life.
It kind of seemed like she agreed with fans who believed that Halle needed to dump DDG because the disrespect was just so insane. In response to this, DDG went live with his friends where they made fun of Khloe, especially her album In Pieces, which only sold 10,000 copies in the first week and peaked at number 119 on the Billboard 200.
What up? Is your girl's sister single?
I don't know, actually.
You think you could put me on?
You got the riz, man. You got the juice, man. You got the motion, bro. That's all on you. You don't need me.
But bro, you're in a different stratosphere than me.
You said what?
You're in a different stratosphere than me. Like, I need you to put me on.
Everybody knows who Gideon is, man. Quit playing with yourself, man. We in the same stratosphere.
Stop gatekeeping.
I ain't gatekeeping nothing.
Like, her album flopped, so she's probably sad right now. I just want to like hit her up and be like, hey, no, we all have flops out there. Like, I want to console her, you know?
Tripping, yeah, tripping.
This nigga is.
Hey, Gideon, I'm disappointed in you, man.
What you say?
That was super disrespectful to not only Khloe, but also Halle. And honestly, it's not surprising that Khloe doesn't really like him that much. Anywho, by mid-2023, rumors started flying that Halle was pregnant. Fans clocked this tea because she had suddenly started wearing baggier clothing, and fans noticed she wasn't showing off her abs as much. Also, her Little Mermaid press tour was coming to an end, making it the perfect time for her to step away from the public eye if she was expecting. At first, the rumors seemed like just another internet theory, but then DDG made things suspicious. During one of his YouTube streams, he let it slip that Halle was acting different and that she was glowing. At this point, it seemed clear that Halle was pregnant, but she wasn't ready to confirm it. And then, just as the rumors were reaching their peak, DDG did something that made everyone side-eye him even harder. In late 2023, DDG released a song called Famous, where he essentially complained about Halle being more famous than him, and how he believed that she was cheating on him with her male co-stars. He jumped straight into it from the very first verse, where he said, "Filming a movie, now you kissing dudes, I don't give an F if that stuff is for promo. I don't want to to see this ish no more. Why is y'all holding hands in the photo? You know I'm insecure. That's a no-no. Wanna leave you, but I'm too attached. In the second verse, he said, I've been so insecure that I be thinking you really be sleeping with men you in movies with? I might just tweet something just to ruin it. I got a platform I'm abusing. It's a couple things about your job I wanna know. When you shoot your movie, do these men turn you on? When you leave the set, do y'all still text each other phone? Now, this was a man dating Khloe Bailey, one of the most talented young women in Hollywood, and he was out here complaining that she was successful. Fans dragged him for filth. They called him jealous, controlling, and deeply insecure. At this point, many fans felt like Khloe deserved better. She was about to become a mother, and DDG was out here dropping bitter songs. Even Khloe's sister, Khloe Bailey, jumped in at one point, telling DDG to cut the BS out. She said, so what I don't like is when I wake up or when I go on YouTube first thing in the morning and I see my sister on the vlog and it's over some boy. DDG, like, bro, what's wrong? Chill. Khloe's not like the ones that you've been with. You will not treat her the way that you've treated these others. I don't give a freak if y'all had issues going on. That's what you won't do. Please understand that. Like, you're not gonna do her the way that you did everybody else. You're not gonna come to social media and try to put her on blast and insinuate or put something out that make it seem like she was doing something that she wasn't doing. You need to pipe down and get yourself together. So it seems that none of Khloe's siblings like him, and honestly, who can blame them? Anywho, he shocked us a couple of weeks ago when he announced that he and Khloe had broken up, saying, Dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Khloe and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other. As we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents, we cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement. At first, fans thought that they were playing in our faces about the breakup and had instead chosen to keep things private because of the immense public scrutiny that the relationship had been under. However, it soon became clear that this was not the case because DDG soon came out to accuse Khloe of trying to alienate him from their son, Halo.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. Or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not gonna air out her bitch.
He also tweeted, been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This ish sucks.
But it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or some shit like that, but it's like, bro, like, I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day, you know, this is something that can really like fuck with him. But I'm really just coming on this motherfucker as just a dad that really don't know what to do at this point. I've been dealing with this shit since he's been born, damn near. It's like I really feel like I'm a fucking nanny at this point. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me. Who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with, I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time. Before that post, we've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that,
as you can expect, this sent social media into a spin, and everyone had think pieces about the situation. Khloe was dragged for filth, and it looks like this was the last straw for Khloe, because word on the streets is that she is done with DDG's BS, and she is allegedly helping Khloe prepare for a custody battle, because it doesn't look like DDG is backing down. Allegedly, they plan to show evidence that DDG can sometimes be a little irresponsible with Halo, like the time he took the baby on Kai Cenat's stream. Now, I know that DDG loves Halo down, but everyone knows that Kai Cenat's streams aren't aren't exactly a great place for babies because he gets swatted a lot. At the time, Halle took offense at this and tweeted, "Hi everyone, just so you know I'm out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified especially when I am out of town." However, she did apologize for her tweet saying, "Yesterday maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo is always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thank you Kai for the gifts for Halo." She then hinted that DDG had been deliberately ignoring her boundaries, saying, "As a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap." Well, it looks like things are only about to get worse from here because word on the streets is that she is preparing for a messy legal battle, and we just might find out some more nasty things before we're done. But in the meantime, I want to know how y'all feel about this mess, so drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.